Okie dokie, here we go again. Which way are we gonna go? This way or that way? This way or that way? Let's go this way. Yeah, let's go this way. Lovelies. Oh, there you go. That's my flowers. I'm just so happy about them. They have such a good energy. I saw them in the shop yesterday, last night, and I'm like, I have to have them. I have to have them. They weren't even in bloom. And I sent them love and they started blooming. And I'm like, yes, yes. So, okie dokie. Guys, this is a spitting competition. This is a video part 2 for the loneliness and overcoming loneliness. And how you can link that within your stuff so you would be able to look at it maybe with a new light. I don't know if you remember, but Albert Einstein said that you cannot resolve the problem with the same consciousness that it was created, right? As well, I saw a beautiful promo little mini video for Sam Smith's new album coming out. Yes, new album is coming out for him. And he said in this little promo on Instagram that I'm just finding the ways, or I'm trying to, I'm not good with quoting, but something like that. This is the energy I picked up on. So feel free to go and check it yourself, please don't quote me. He said that he is trying to find the ways how to get closer to himself, how to get closer to who he truly is, to express who he truly is, to go deeper within. And this is what I entirely gathered, because this is what my whole journey is. And he says it, I think everyone is about it. And I'm like thinking deep inside, like, man, you're gonna figure out soon, you're gonna know the love and light that you are, wow, in a totally new way. And I feel this way, for so many of us, for all of us, because it is possible. I was shown these beautiful things. I was shown these beautiful, visions and expressions of the beings of light that we are. And I mean, this is absolutely phenomenal. And I help on my sessions see clients themselves, because I connect them with their divinity. I connect them with that divine particle that they are, which is absolutely beautiful and phenomenal. And it is as well very, very high vibration. So it's, of course, it's gonna make you feel absolutely fabulous. So if you are into booking a session with me, elizamozal.com is the place to go and find out more, or just shoot me a request, 10-30 seconds video, request video through Facebook Messenger saying, hello, my name is Jack and I struggle with this and that. Is there any chance you can have a session? And through these few seconds, I would be able to pick it up your energy and message from my own divine team telling me, Eliza, yes, this is the person to go and do the session with, or no, this is not for you, someone else is supposed to take care of it, blah, blah, blah. So this is how it works. And here in the second part of the overcoming loneliness, especially in a spiritual community, I wanted to talk about a little bit more about the vibration. So we spoken about the outside stuff. We spoken in the first one about, listen, there is 7 billion people that, there is so many people around me. I have a Wi-Fi on my phone or in my laptop, so I am able to connect with other people. So if I feel this massive loneliness, there is something within me, within my own attitudes and belief systems that separates me from another and separates me from feeling connected to another person on a beautiful level. So I call it on an intimate level, but not the intimate when you take clothes off. I talk about intimacy when we open our hearts, when we open our energy and vibration, and we open up to another. This is exactly the way I talk about. I talk deeply and openly about my own stuff. And when I talk this way to another person, whether it's face to face or on the video, this is intimate conversation. The same it is here. So we spoken about the attitude, we spoken about our own belief systems, that they separate us one from another. And in spiritual community, especially at the beginning of my journey, I was trapped in believing this way is the only way. My way is the right way, right? So this is how I was separating myself from another. And as well, I was separating myself from those who are not on a spiritual journey. And I've done it for a very, very, very long time. And let me tell you, it paid its purpose for some reason, for few reasons, for a while. But now it comes the time for me to entirely bridge that gap and entirely move in between. And you know what happens? The universe brings forth the people who are doing that themselves already. So the new beautiful connections that I'm making are with people who are doing that already, and I'm learning from them. So there you go. Ask universe and it brings it forth, right? Wow, amazing, awesome. And I'm more than grateful. So let's speak a little bit about the vibrational and energetic way of loneliness, which comes from a place of lack and from a place of not having and not being there. So it's definitely closely connected to not being able to be present with yourself, with your own feelings and emotions, and running away on some level from yourself. If that would be in my life, if she would be in my life, if he would do this and that, things would be different, I would feel better. This is so disempowering, because this is how we place the power, our power, in others people's hands. So our happiness, our peace of mind lies and depends from other people. This is no longer what we do. This is not what we do any longer. At the moment, we are living with a beautiful energies that helps us embody, take back our own power. From the beginning of the year, no, maybe from the springtime, we started taking our power back and seeing, by the way, I'm the one who needs to take care of myself instead of constantly expecting others to do it. I am actually able to do my own research on Google. I don't have to wait for a doctor to tell me, this and that. I can figure things out on my own or with the help of another person on a Facebook group, right? And there is so many ways that we took our power back. Instead of blaming our parents for how we think and feel, we started learning, okay, that's what I was conditioned into, because they were conditioned into that and their parents were conditioned into that. Now, right now, it's my job to cut the chain, entirely cut the cord, and change that belief system and do not pass it on anyone ever again, right? So on a vibrational level, the vibration of lack, it's extremely low. It's very closely connected to as well guilt and shame, and that we are not worthy of having the best life has to offer here and now. So we come back again to the present moment. Your happiness, your peace of mind, and your fulfillment cannot happen tomorrow or a year from now on, because tomorrow you might not be here. Tomorrow is not here. Tomorrow is always gonna be tomorrow, if that makes sense, guys. Tune in within your heart center. Close your eyes. Take a deep, juicy breath and feel your energy from inside out. Feel your body entirely from inside out. And try to be in tomorrow. It's impossible. It's impossible. You are here and now. And this is how you are making these things happen, by feeling them and being in that vibration, stepping up here and now. Yes, it's absolutely fabulous and amazing, and it is the key to rehearse the future again in this present moment. So when you come from a lack vibration, I don't have it, it's very closely connected. Okay, why deep inside is that not happening? What do you believe you're actually worthy of? Because if you truly believe that you are worthy of peace of mind and happiness, why isn't it in your life? Why you didn't make it happen? Who are you waiting for to do it for you? And these questions are not to make any one of us feel guilty. They are not to make any one of us feel less than. These are the constructive questions. They can really help us go forward. And it is extremely important that during that process, when you are asking yourself these questions, let's say in a meditation and then journal them out, it's extremely important that we do that with a full self-love and compassion. That we don't do that because, oh, I have to scold myself to be able to go forward, or I have to be tough on myself because it's not gonna be done. This is old energy as well. Everything we do right now that brings us beautiful results has to come from a place of love and light. It has to come from a place of holding a space for yourself and giving yourself a full space for all these feelings and emotions to flow through you. And right now at the moment, you know, in the whole world, there is a lot going on energetically. So there is lots of energies moving, and it's extremely important to let them flow through you. Daily chakra cleansing meditations or energy centers cleansing meditations are an absolute must. There is as well something very important, which I'm gonna share a little bit more in another video. If you ever heard of Dr. Joe Dispenza, Greg Braden, Bruce Lipton. These are the guys to go for to learn a little bit more about science combined together with spirituality and how one explains another, how one moves with another and cannot exist without one another. And Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches that specific breath that brings up all these trapped energies, because if you're living in depression, anxiety, sadness, loneliness, you are living from these first three energy centers, right? 1, 2, 3. And in these first three energy centers are trapped energies, all trapped traumas, unprocessed feelings and emotions that you never actually looked at them and let them come and go. And through that breath, I think it's a Kundalini breath, which I've been doing for 3 years now, about, you literally take these energies up and you transmute them through other high vibrational energy centers into the vibration of love and light, through elevated emotions of joy, bliss, gratitude, happiness, freedom. You know, there is so many things we can do if we only are willing, consistent, and are taking action. So there is so much for us to do if this is what we want to overcome. In the first video, I explained a lot how I struggled myself with loneliness, how big that was for me, and this is something I have to still be on the lookout. The first thing I'm looking when I feel like, oh, I wish someone else was here with me, I look at, okay, what is the feeling and desire that I have, that I'm expecting in old habit, for someone else to fulfill. And sometimes it's just simply me making myself a nice wicapa and just sit down, put my hand on my heart and just pause and be here and now in this present moment and let myself be with me. Sometimes it is just acknowledging what I done through the day and just write it down. Oh my goodness, I've done so much, I've done so well, and these are the things I need to work on. These are the things that I'm really committing to improve and have my eyes on, to not let them drive me, right? Because we all have the weaker, darker side and the lighter, stronger side. So to not let that, let's say, weaker side be our driver in the front of the car, it is important to be aware of, I see smoke, to be aware of what are we feeling, what are we thinking, what's going on right now. I'm gonna finish with that video, guys, and if you have any questions or if there is anything specific that you would like me to talk about around overcoming loneliness or any other spiritual or similar subject, please let me know in a comment section or through a private message, and I'll be more than happy to talk about it if this is something that I myself done the work on. Okay guys, I wish you absolutely all the best, and I will leave the link to elizamozal.com here in the description box. I wish you absolutely all the best and see you soon.